Today I'm going to change the rear control arm bushing on my 2003 Dodge Stratus. So I have the vehicle all jacked up here, wheel off, took out these two 17mm bolts. One's here and one's staggered slightly back compared to this one, so you can't just go right like here and feel. It's a little bit forward, or back I guess, on the vehicle. So then once you have those two 17mm bolts out here, drop this down a little bit, enough so that you can get a tool onto here. This should be a 22mm, and once this is off, this whole thing can come off and we can change the rubber out of here into polyurethane and then put this back on without removing anything else. So I started drilling and something started coming out, so I guess it was filled with something, some kind of liquid. I mean, I've heard of things being like oil filled, like certain motor mounts and stuff, but I really don't know what that means literally. But I saw this was leaking when I was taking it out, and of course you can see lots of bad cracks. Not sure how much are showing up on camera, but the thing's actually in way worse shape than I thought. So I'm striking oil here, put the center sleeve in. You can just pretty much get that started and probably just press it in on the ground like that. Two hands would work better, but that's halfway there. Then it goes into place just like this, because remember, the one was offset to the back of the car slightly. This one with the bigger hole will go on this side so that this can slide through, and then this goes on this side, and then we put the two 17mm bolts on and we're good. And when I say slide this onto something, I'm talking about onto that right there, and that's it. So I got the first washer on, then holding this down a little bit with my one hand, I was able to put this back up into place. Then we have our second washer with the smaller hole. That goes on like so. Now I had a lock washer with this, so I'm going to put that back on and then torque our nut. Get our nut back on here, and then we got to torque that tight before putting this up into place. Now, once again, we don't have to worry about tightening this once it's up in place, because this can rock. It's not going to twist and tear it. So I'm going to torque this, tighten these, and then this job is done.